Today's demonstration is going to show us how to add images to existing content pages, such as this image here on the home page of our demo site. First thing that we need to do is log into the Joomla content management system. And when we get there, we need to go to the Content Article Manager by using this top menu. When we get there, we'll see a list of the existing content pages. And for demonstration purposes, let's pick a page other than the home page that does not have an image. So let's go to the services page here. And when that loads up, you'll see that it's got a bunch of Greek text in the editor, but there are no photos. So what we're going to do is insert a photo into this text, size it, and place it where we want it. As a good starting point for adding any images, I like to imagine a horizontal line where we would like the top of the photo to be presented. So if, for example, we wanted the photo to start here in this second paragraph and be right justified and have the text flow around it, what I would do is I would put my cursor here at the beginning of that second paragraph. Then I would go up and click on this Image Manager button in the blue toolbar that you can see right here. When I click on that, it's going to give me a pop-up window that's going to allow me to browse the existing photos that are on the server. But I'd like to upload a new photo for our demonstration here today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to browse on my computer, and I'm going to go to My Pictures and go to the Sample Pictures folder for our demo today. And I'm going to pick this koala bear picture. Before we upload the photo though, note that the upload size is going to be resized to a web quality size. If you want it bigger than this dimension, you can choose the larger size here. But for most photos that are flowed into copy in a website page, you could use a smaller version. I'm going to go ahead and hit the upload button then. And when I do this, you'll see that the photo has now been added to the list of photos on our server. I'm going to click on that photo so that it actually adds that photo. And also I'm going to make it right justified so the text flows around it. So I'm going to change this alignment tab to right justified. And I'm also going to make it a little smaller than it is now because it's going to be a little bit big at this size. So I'm going to go ahead and change this to about 300. And then when I click down here in the next field, it automatically readjusts that height. Once I've got all these settings in place, I'll click OK. And you'll see that the photo has been added into the text. And the top of the photo is flush with the second paragraph because we placed our cursor at the beginning of that paragraph. Now if we decide that once we've added the photo in that it's not quite the right size and we want to make it a little bit smaller, we can click on the photo. So we see these little squares that show up around it. And if you roll over those with your mouse, you'll see the cursor changes to a little grabber. And what I'll do here is I'm going to hold the Shift key down and then click and drag. And when I click and drag, it drags it proportionally while I'm holding the Shift key down. So I'm going to make it just a little bit smaller. If you want to move it around on your page, you can do that also. Let's say we want to make it justified with this third paragraph. What I would do is I would click on the photo, drag until my cursor shows up at the beginning of the third paragraph, and now it's been moved again. If I want to do that again, I'm going to move it up here to the second paragraph like we started out, and then I'm going to hit save to save my work. When I save my work, it's updating the database, so that photo should now be in there. So if we flip back over to the actual live website and we go to the services page, you'll be able to see the new photo that we've added in. And that's how you add photos.